Okay guys, I'm joined today on camera by Mr. Andy Larson, and together we talk about the why.
I'm Andy Larson with Skinner Sights, and today I'm talking with Troy about why he asked us to come and partner up with him on Trigger Time TV.
So, Andy, you and Sheila were at a writers convention. We met each other at the Blue August Writers Convention in Dallas, Texas a few years ago. And, I had to be honest with you, Leverguns had kind of fallen off our radar, or my radar. I've loved firearms my whole life. My career is in firearms, and I had forgotten about Leverguns. And then I saw your Leverguns, and I saw your products, and I said, man, Andy makes them sexy, and I've told him that very specifically several times that, the guns that you choose, the guns that you show off, the guns that you use as platforms to make your sights, I think are awesome and beautiful guns. And every time I'm around this guy, it makes me want to buy a gun. It makes me want to buy a lever gun. And I went out for the first time in probably 25 years, and I bought a Henry model, X model.
You got the X model, 357.
Yep.
And we sent you some sights for that.
It's skinnered up.
It's skinnerized. So the lever gun has kind of been a little bit lost in the flashbang of the black rifle world. Everything's polymer, injection molded, MIM'd parts. And when we get back to the lever gun, it is beautiful, traditional. You've seen it all your life, we keep saying, because you watch John and Jane Wayne. And, we got started in lever guns in cowboy action shooting. And I was, I grew up with lever guns to start with. I shot my first deer with a lever gun. But we got into cowboy action shooting and running the lever guns, and that was romantic. Well, then when I started building Skinner sights, we make these sights out of solid steel bar stock. This particular one is stainless steel. We developed this exact sight for the Marlin Company to put on what they call the Marlin Trapper. So this is our Skinner Trapper sight. We make this front sight, again, machine it from solid steel bar stock. And our goal is to make lever gun users more successful, and yet keep them looking beautiful and aesthetically pleasing. And that's what you found so sexy about them, is because we had lever guns that were, this isn't your AR platform.
That's right. That's right.
There's only so many ways you can clear a malfunction and show that, I think is what you told me. And we want to show something a little different.
And I'm sorry I interrupted you, Andy. I do apologize. One of the things that we talked about earlier was, the romance of stainless steel, blued steel, American walnut. I mean, this is as American as it gets when it comes to a firearm. Wouldn't you agree?
It is, and it's America's platform. This was uniquely designed in America, and long live the lever gun.
Absolutely.
Live the lever gun, I think, is Ruger's new slogan. We need it as something that's going to be available for our kids, for the future generations. It's simple, it's easy. It's more politically correct, even though I have no problem with, I want a bazooka and I think I should own one. But it is something that it flies under the radar when you're out and about.
Absolutely. You've gotten me hooked back into the lever action genre, and I'm hoping that everybody will start to consider again the romance and the soul. I think you used that term earlier.
Heart and soul is in this, unlike some of the more plastic feeling versions. And we want you to pass it on to your kids. Teach them lasting values. You're going to hang this up over your fireplace. You're going to be sitting in the deer stand. You're going to take a picture of this on your lap. It reaches inside and it strikes a chord that some of the other platforms don't. Plus, it's extremely effective. It'll do everything that it was designed to do. This was the assault rifle of the late 1800s, and it still does a very good job today.
Well, Andy, I appreciate you coming on and introducing these sexy, beautiful, romantic firearms to Americans all over the place. So thank you for doing this series for us.
Well, we're glad to do it. Come see us on our Facebook page, Andy Larson. Also, SkinnerSights.com, because we're saving the world one gun sight at a time.